So we're back.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm still here, guys.
Like, you know what's there. Hi.
That's my breathy voice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're shrinking.
I am.
I feel tall.
I shall disappear soon.
Soon, yes. So I actually had people request another video they wanted to see from you. You're more popular than
I love
me.
your people. Yes.
I love your people.
Yes, I do. I do.
But yeah, because I had said that you were turning 92 coming up in November 5th.
Yeah, can't believe it. Yeah.
I know, I can't believe it either.
That's a long time.
You're old.
I'm very old. Well, you know, and I'm an antique, and now antiques aren't very popular.
Wow, you're still popular. See, we have to give the people what they want. They wanted to see more of you. So, and of course, I brought a very fancy bottled wine.
Oh, I love wine.
to
Yes.
drink in these plastic.
What kind of wine is it?
So there's two different kinds, and I'm gonna open. I'll show you what this is. That one, and then that one, and this one. So I'm gonna open both of them.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna have you be the taste tester, and
Oh,
you tell
really?
me which one you like better.
Okay.
Okay, so try this one first.
Okay.
Remember when you used to love Mogan David?
I did. It now it's a little too sweet.
It's like cough syrup.
It is.
That
It's
good?
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about this one? I'm gonna see. Oh, the label came off. This is no label. Which one do you like better?
I don't know what flavor is that, or what is that?
So this one is peach raspberry, peach
Ooh,
and raspberry pink moscata,
Oh,
and that
what's
one
this?
is peach and citrus Riesling. Which
I
one?
like them both. Yeah, they're both good.
I'm gonna try this one too. Yeah, I mean, that's okay, but yeah, I like this one better. Don't you?
Yeah,
The Riesling?
yeah.
So,
Is that the one we're gonna drink?
well, you could have whichever one you wanted, but we both like the Riesling.
You brought enough wine for everybody.
Well, I don't know, 4-pack. I was double-fisted walking up here. That's
yes.
how high class we are, right?
Yes.
You haven't gotten any classier at 92 than we're at,
Not much classier. No.
yeah, 29. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So how does it feel to be turning 92?
It's amazing, simply because it's so many years, and not everybody gets there, and but it's kind of sad too in a way.
Is it sad?
Yeah, because all my friends,
Yeah,
my whole wedding party,
yeah, are gone.
well, they're not. They're How does that go? Not gone, just away. Yes.
They're gone.
She's so she just makes me feel so good.
Well, we were talking the other day about how the spirit doesn't get old, it's the body that gets old.
Right. If I don't look in the mirror, and if I'm having a good day,
Yeah.
I could think I was
How old?
35, 40. Really?
Really?
Maybe not 20.
If you didn't look in the mirror, you would think you were.
No, I didn't say I'd look in the mirror. I said the way I feel.
Oh,
the
yeah,
way I
yeah,
feel
yeah,
on
yeah.
a good day. No, folks. When you're 92, don't look in the mirror, please.
Well, you can't see anyway in the mirror.
No, I can't. Well, why do you keep reminding me of that?
I'm sorry. This was supposed to be a good video.
This is a good video. It's uplifting.
Yes. So,
No, you don't look in the mirror. No.
no. But I think that's for anybody. I mean, even me, I'll be 56, and I mean, believe me, I can tell I'm getting older, and well, I'm a spring chicken compared to 92.
You're a
I know,
child,
but
yes.
it's all relative.
It is all relative.
I mean, if you were,
and how you feel too. I mean, in
How
your
you feel.
health and things like that.
How do you think that you've stayed so healthy and young? Because your mom wasn't.
No, my mother didn't take care of herself.
Yeah, that's
She
it.
smoked.
Yeah,
I mean, but everybody did back
and
then.
she wasn't
So,
a happy person.
no, she had a rough life.
She
really
did. She had a really rough life.
Yeah,
Uh,
and everybody smoked then.
Yeah.
She didn't know it wasn't good for you,
Yeah.
but that was bad. Yes.
So, but there has to be other things. I think it's more to your outlook on life.
That's
Because no
important.
matter what,
Yeah.
I mean, even like, you didn't have Grandma had a rough life. You had a rough life growing up too. Grandma
Yeah.
would ditch out on the rent, and you'd have
We
to
were
sleep
poor
in a
folks.
theater.
I was born in the Great Depression,
Yeah.
and
Look at how beautiful the sun looks.
yeah, so
Oh, wow.
we were poor. Yeah, I mean, it was just Mom and me.
Yeah.
We didn't have a.
How many times
provider.
was Grandma married?
Oh, I don't know.
Quite a few?
Nah.
Meh. How many uncles did you have?
Oh, come on now.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
She is kidding. She's
Yeah,
kidding.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah. Well, and you've always exercised. Like you used to go roller skating, and you always went for walks, and
Yes.
you
yes.
read. You read a lot.
Oh, I love to read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that too, like keeping your mind active, and you were just always active, always on the go.
Well, with 6 of you little ones, it kept me busy.
Mhm.
Yeah. Back in those days, anyway.
Well, any days, 6 kids keep anybody.
I guess so.
One kept me busy.
Yeah. But then a lot of my friends had 6 kids,
Right.
too. So, and women didn't work back then, and so we were all home, and we would have coffee. The neighbors would come over, and then if we had to go someplace, a neighbor would watch your kids for you, and then you'd watch their kids. It was a really community. If any of you, I don't think any of your watchers are 92, but back those days, women, that's what they were. They were at home. They took care of the home and the kids and almost everything.
Don't you miss that? I wish it was more like that now.
Well, I don't know. I mean, there's some really positive things about the way, family, I mean, both work. So
Yeah.
that and women have great jobs. And,
Yeah.
I mean, all
Yeah.
of that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
But
what?
I went back to school after
Yeah.
the kids.
When you were in your 50s, you went to school, and then you graduated top of your class of secretarial school at Rasmussen, right?
Oh, that's a big thing.
It is a big thing. No, it is a big.
yes,
You're
I did.
laughing. It is a big. And then they placed you because you
Yes.
graduated top of the class.
But then, yeah. So and then I worked for 15 more years.
Yeah,
that
you
was
lo-
after my kids grew up. I
you
went
loved
back
working.
to school. Huh?
You loved working.
I loved working. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I liked it. It
You
was
used to
fun.
lay out your outfits at night and
Of
get all
course.
ready, and she wore high heels like this high, and yeah.
That was in style.
And that was when the big shoulder pads were in style.
Yes.
Remember?
Yes. A little head.
Like a linebacker. Yep.
Yeah.
I remember. Yep.
All those styles
Yep.
were fantastic. Yeah.
That's when we used to dress up. Now with COVID, we wear bib overalls, and
Those are so comfortable, though.
They are
Everything
comfortable.
is comfortable now.
that's what it is now. I say it's about comfort,
That is.
not wearing high heels and nylons, and it had a place and time. Oh, you loved that.
I don't think I could even walk in high heels anymore. I haven't worn a pair for so long. But they were fun
Me
back
either.
in those days, yeah. Because
everybody
wore them.
did it. Yep.
I used to work 8 hours a day. I had high heels on, and then around the holidays, I would go right from work to the mall and Christmas shop for about
In your high
3
heels?
hours. In my high heels.
Well,
And-
you just were used to them by that time.
Oh, I mean, I didn't have any problem, but I can't even imagine I did that. I can't even imagine that
I can't imagine anymore either that I dressed up like. I remember I used to work downtown St. Paul, and I would take the bus, and during the winter, I would have to, you know how you still have your nylons on, but you'd wear socks and then your boots,
Yes.
and then you'd carry everything like your lunch and your high heels and everything else on the bus and schlep it, you know, and then
Yeah.
you'd have to change into everything and then change out to go ride the bus again. It was a lot of work.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
what? I never saw anybody in the office. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, what do you think about me getting in a van and traveling cross country?
Oh, folks, that I know she can do it. But I'm gonna miss her when she's gone so long. Yeah.
Well,
But I'll watch her. I'll watch what she.
that's why I said you'll see what I'm doing. You know, like figure it's like Jessie. You know, Jessie's off to college. My daughter is off to college in Seattle again. I just brought her back there last weekend, and I don't see Jessie all year. So, but you know, it's fun because you want to see your kids bloom, and then they come back, and I'll be back.
Well, I love that you're doing it. I think it's going to be exciting, and it's going to be fun for people to watch. And I don't even know what she's going to be doing.
I told her, she said, if it's
not a
dangerous,
thing.
don't tell me till after I do it, right? I said, you can just watch the video.
Yes.
I won't even
will do
tell you
that.
what it
I
is.
watched the video.
You watch the
and watch with you guys, with all of you
Yeah.
people too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be great. Yeah. And you'll be where it's warm, which is so nice.
That's why I'm going. I don't think I can do another Minnesota winter.
It's rough, yeah.
And especially when you drive in it, you know.
And the ice and everything.
And now with COVID, a lot of people work from home, and then you're stuck in the house anyway, and then it's dark when you wake up. It's dark by 5 o'clock, and you know, you aren't going to go anywhere.
Yeah.
So I'll be heading south and, you know,
Yeah.
and
That's going to be
having
going to
fun.
be exciting.
Yeah. So, but I am staying till your birthday, November 5th. You'll be 92.
92. Yeah.
Any words of wisdom from Joy?
Words of wisdom. Oh. Just be kind to everybody, I guess. Isn't that, I mean, those are words of wisdom because everybody is battling something.
Any regrets?
Even
after,
though they don't look like they are.
any regrets after 92 years? Anything you wish you would have done?
Oh my gosh. I wish I, in a way, I see these young people going to college and being chemical engineers and fantastic, whatever.
Yeah.
And I sort of wish, although I had a great life.
Right.
Sort of wish that we would have had those opportunities, but we didn't.
We didn't.
But all of this generation does, and the next generation, and the next of women. And oh golly, I am so for women. I think women can do anything. Well, they can. They go to the
can.
moon.
We do.
Yeah.
We can do more. We can multitask and do 20 things at once instead of just one thing at once. You know, we raise our kids. We have the kids,
Yeah.
and yeah, we can do anything.
Oh, it's.
Well, look, I redid a van, and I didn't know anything about.
I know. It's
Well,
amazing.
now with the internet, you can pretty much learn.
And the opportunities are there now too, which is good. And I think the virus eventually will go away, or we'll know how to deal with it. And
Is there anything that you'd still want to do?
no, not really.
No, not
I
really.
mean, who would I do it with?
Me.
Oh. Any volunteers out there?
Anybody want to take her? Pick her up?
Yes. Oh, really? No, I guess I had a really good life.
You started doing more as you got older. Like we said, at 80, we went to Nicaragua on a mission trip. And then you went zip lining.
And
And then you came back and got the tattoo.
well,
we
and
got
then
3 of them now.
And then I forget exactly. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
What is that? Anyway, when my husband had a stroke and he had to be watched all the time, I started painting. And do you know I have 150 pictures that I
Really?
painted?
Yeah, she has them hung up in it, like down the steps. You even have a self-portrait.
Oh, I did a lot of
She's
stuff.
a
Do you
really
know
good painter.
artist? I consider myself. I call
You
myself
are an artist. You are an
anyway. I
artist.
guess I can do that.
The artist called Joy.
A lot of artists do so many self-portraits because no one will pose for them. I mean,
Well, that's why I do makeup.
it's
That's why I do makeup on myself,
Yeah.
because I don't have it. When I'm
That
in the
could
mood,
be,
I
yeah.
just do it on myself because nobody else is there
right,
to do it on.
and it's true, and I've read that. Well, Van Gogh. Well, I'm not comparing myself with any famous,
But we just
I
went to see
enjoyed-
him,
I
yeah.
suggest anyone paint and watercolor. I loved watercolor because you can't really control watercolor like you can the other paints, and it is you surprise yourself, because sometimes the little goes where you don't want it, and it ends up being beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why. And then at the time I started with oil, and we didn't have any hardwood floors then, and so there was no place to paint. It was kind of messy. But anyway, paint or sculpt, or there are so many things. Write. I went to at
You wrote
community
poems?
college. I went to a writing
Yeah.
course.
Yeah,
Very interesting.
yeah.
And people think I'm crazy, but I even told your brother about this, who was a writer, and I said, we started the class. The instructor played this very relaxing music, heavenly music, and he said, when the music stops, we had our pen and paper. He said, and listen to the music, relax, and when the music stops, you write, but you don't think. You just write. And then when I say stop, you stop. I thought, that's silly. Don't think, right? Anyway, but I did it. The music stopped, and I just started writing. Really, folks, I wasn't thinking. And my pen was going across the paper so fast. And then when he said stop, I did, and I had just put the last period on the last sentence. And it was very good. It was that's what my instructor said. It was very good.
So just don't think, just do.
I suggest if you're thinking of writing, relax. Go in a quiet place, relax, play soft music for a little while like that, and have a quiet mind, and then just take the pen and paper and write. And read what you write after you've written it. I do that all the time now. I have a whole volume of poems and things I've written.
Well, and I think too,
it's given to you, really, and this is the truth.
Well,
it's the truth.
And just like,
am I embarrassing you?
No, not yet.
With these crazy things? But
No, that's not embarrassing.
No.
Why would that be embarrassing? I think I'm embarrassing sometimes. I embarrass Jesse.
I have never told anyone that, but my son, my son. because it does sound crazy. When the instructor said it, I thought he's crazy.
No, I heard that before,
but it works. If you're interested in being a writer, yes.
I think too, because fear holds us back because we always worry what other people think about us or think about our writing or think that we're crazy or if we're embarrassing somebody.
Yeah.
But as you're older, remember, whenever you do something, you go, oh, I'm just old.
It's a good excuse, fellas.
It's a good excuse, yep. That's so we can always use that, right? I'm just old, yep. But that's the thing, like I said, going back to that, you don't feel old. Like the spirit never gets old. So that's what, you know, when people have even recently asked me, because with me going in the van, you know, they're like, am I too old to do this? Am I too old to do this? And I'm like, you're never too old. I mean, again, your body gets old, but your spirit doesn't get old. So why would you think you're too old to do anything? But again, it's the fear of other people thinking you're too old. I don't think it's you thinking you're too old. It's the fear of other people.
Yeah, but again, our society is changing, and and age isn't so much a factor anymore. If you're healthy and if you can do these things,
right?
You know, why not?
Well, and I just read today, it was something on Instagram, and it said 40 isn't old. It's just like advertising and society tries to brainwash us into thinking that it's old, that we need like all these anti-aging things. Do you know what I mean? Because it's more about looks on the internet now and, you know, in advertising than it is about substance. Yeah. And that's what's sad. I mean, we all want to look good. That's there's nothing wrong with wanting to look good. But when that's all we're worried about, and imagine what a waste it is.
Well, you know, the pandemic, I think, in a way has changed some of that, because now clothes aren't the answer. You know, it's not who has the most fabulous outfit, it's just who looks comfortable and it really, since people work from home, the joke, want to hear a joke? If I can remember it, it's something like, oh, I just washed a few pairs of pajamas, so I'll have something to wear tomorrow.
Yeah. But I'm pumped.
Do you hear that laughter? I can hear it. Yeah.
I'll be here all week.
I'm not meant to be a comedian, I don't think. Yeah.
That was Al.
My son Al.
Yeah, that was Al.
He was fantastic. He died
not long ago. Year and a half ago.
He died 2 days after his 63rd birthday.
Yeah.
But he was so full of positive thoughts.
Well, and talk about, like, you're
so
worried about
happy.
me going into a van. He went to Saudi Arabia and lived in Saudi Arabia, and
he was there when they bombed that American building there quite a few years ago.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then, you know, and then Chris passed away at 42, and then Frank, and we've had a lot of, but I think that I've learned the lesson. That's where I've learned how to, you can't wait. You can't wait till you're retired. You can't wait. Yeah, don't wait. Don't wait.
And he wrote on that cancer where you had he loved to write. Yeah. And he said, I mean, this might not mean anything to any of you, but with my son it did. And he used to watch Mary Tyler Moore. Well, I mean, when he was a kid, and he was always making people laugh. He was always looking at the bright side. And he put in his letter to that, he said, and if you watch Mary Tyler Moore, he said, a little song, a little dance, a little salsa in your pants. Yep.
That's what he put on after he died, and at the service he had that read. That's his humor.
And if you don't know Al, maybe that doesn't mean anything,
but can you imagine and that's what it was, the clown, what was Chuckles the clown.
Yes,
Chuckles the clown. Yeah. A little song, a little dance, a little salsa down your pants. Yep.
And you can't help but smile, can you? No.
So anyway, gosh, we've already been talking for 25 minutes. Can you believe
Oh my
that?
gosh, how did that happen?
It goes by fast, doesn't it?
Yes, yes. Why?
Everything goes by fast, doesn't it?
Yes, yes.
Life goes by fast.
Yes.
92 years, gone by fast.
Yeah. And I didn't even think about it, guys.
And it just happened, right?
It just happened.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Well, all you young people out there, that's anybody under 90. All you young
it's
people.
all relative. Yep.
Don't give up.
Don't give up. Yep.
Never. What is that? There's a verse. It's get up, dress up,
Show up.
show up, and never, ever give up.
Well,
How's
that's
that?
a perfect ending to
That's
this,
a-
Mom.
Is it? Oh, my wonderful.
Here.
Oh, it's the end then. Are
It-
we ending?
Well, you're not ending. It's just the video that's ending.
Okay.
We'll do this again at 102. How's that?
A little seltzer down your pants.
You'll be down to here by that.
I probably will.
I'll have to put you in a booster chair.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, here's toasting to 92 years.
To 92?
All right. Here's to not 92 more, but 92 more years.
Oh, 92 more years? Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh no! Oh no! That's Minnesota for you. Oh no!
I'm looking for my reward.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
See Dad again, huh?
Here's to you.
Here's to ya. Thanks for joining us again. I know people wanted to see Joy.
Oh, my goodness.
Words from
Thank
Joy.
you.
Words of Joy. That's what I'm going to call it.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Sun's
love you
going
guys.
down. Love ya. Mwah. You make Jesse do that. Do it.
Yeah.
Mwah. Bye.